Hey, my name is C. Savan. Again, my entrepreneurship journey, really, I had the itch for entrepreneurship ever since I was actually 10 years old in the 4th grade, where I used to walk to school and buy the penny candies and take them to school and sell them for a nickel, right? So I did that for almost 3 years until I got caught. A kid went to school and got picked up by his dad to go to the dentist and found that he had cavities, and unfortunately their family didn't do a lot of sugar, desserts, things like that. Candy was not allowed. So where did he get the cavities? And then he told on me, and my business got shut down in the 6th grade. Well, right before school year, I was actually suspended for about a week, and I was grounded for 3 days. They should have praised me for starting a business, right? So, but my real entrepreneurship journey started in 2005, December 3rd. So I've been an entrepreneur ever since then. This December will be our 20th year. My beautiful wife, been married to her for 20 years as well. This coming December, we'll be together for actually 21 years. Wow, it's amazing. Been some fathers to some amazing children. And, you know, I built a success, right? Entrepreneurship has its ups and downs. And I definitely my fair share for about 13 years there. But we built some very successful businesses. And then 2018 decided to shift into real estate and made really aggressive purchases in real estate and ended up losing about $5 million for myself, right? And I was like, oh my God, devastated. So I shifted to find a new vehicle to get into, which is the online space. It's when I shifted online, but desperate to make my money back, right? And I went into it the wrong way, right? Went into it with the intention of, I got to make this money I just lost back. And that's really what I believe caused me to struggle. And plus, I never had online experience. I did every single one of my businesses for the 13 years was really always offline. So I didn't have social media presence. I didn't have a big list. I didn't have a large following. I definitely didn't know how to market and advertise online, right, to drive cold traffic. And my buyer's journey, I didn't have clarity in my offer. I didn't know who I was going to sell to, what I was going to sell, how I was going to do it, why I didn't have clarity in my message. I didn't know how to express myself and communicate and tell people why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I didn't have any of that stuff. Sales funnels, I didn't know anything. I definitely didn't know how to drive traffic to get people to see me, right, know me. So I struggled. I struggled for almost 2 years, and I almost quit. In February of 2020, I decided to go to Funnel Hacking Live. I saw Russell speak about a year before that at one of Tony Robbins' events, and I went there with like this mindset that and emotions that if I wasn't going to learn something, right, in those 4 days, I was done. I was gonna quit. I was gonna quit the online space. I was gonna go back to running a traditional business, and that was beginning of right before COVID, February 2020. Thank God I didn't quit, because again, I gave myself permission. I saw all these people successful, winning 2 Comma Club awards, multiple 2 Comma Club awards. Some people winning their 2 CCX award. Two people won their True Heart award, gave $1 million away to charity. Giving away $1 million, and here I'm trying to build $1 million business. They're giving $1 million away, right? So I gave myself permission that day to succeed and make this happen, because as people were walking the stage during the 2 Comma Coaching Program award ceremony, I was like, you know what? If they can do it, I can too. Right? I just need to change what hasn't been working for me. So I also changed my pattern. I got help. I joined Russell's 2 Comma Coaching Program. And then I also changed my peer group. I started trying to figure out on my own. I started asking people a ton of questions, joined several masterminds, and really had some peer groups that kind of bounce ideas back and forth from, right? And luckily I didn't do that. I did all of that, and I didn't quit, because the following year we grew our very first 7-figure online business. A year after that, winning our very first 2 Comma Club award, and then winning multiple 2 Comma Club awards. We now have 7 of these awards total in the last 4 years, right? So made an inner circle after we won our very first 2 Comma Club award. Decided to move up from the 2 Comma Club coaching program to inner circle. So been going on 4 years now with Russell being his inner circle, and then being able to dig myself, which is this image here, dig myself out of that hole to dig another hole, which is basically becoming a partner of his and building the Atlas Research Center. So, right, so you are witnessing somebody here that almost quit, that built success for themselves, lost $5 million, desperate, shifted to online, struggled for almost 2 years. Took me like a year and 3 months to launch my first course. Took me almost another year to sell my very first course, which was only $97, right? So almost quitting to not giving up and keeping going, because I realized something at the time when I was struggling. Yes, I wanted the profit, but what I really needed was more of the practice, right? I wanted the profit, but what I really needed more was the practice, right? So I, again, didn't quit, went and built our 7-figure business, and then multiple 7-figure, multiple 2 Cup awards, and now being able to, run, building an 8-figure business now, right?